Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to add Pabbly Form Builder submission in Google Sheets. So here, as an online educator, I am using Pabbly Form Builder on my website to collect the responses for the registrations of the students who are interested in my course. And my objective is that as soon as an interested student is going to visit my website, they are going to submit my form, automatically the record of that student along with the course in which he wants the enrollment should be created in my Google Sheets. Now, to automate this entire process, I will have to set up the connection between Pabbly Form Builder and Google Sheets, and that I am going to do without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically add Pabbly Form Builder responses to Google Sheets. So as an online educator for coding and programming, I am selling different digital courses with the help of my websites. So for taking the registration in the courses, I am using a course registration form on my website that I have created with the help of Pabbly Form Builder. And my objective is that as soon as an interested student is going to visit my website, they are going to submit this form with the details such as their name, their email address, their phone number, and the course in which they want enrollment. Then automatically the record of that student should be created in my Google Sheets along with the course name, so that I can assign these interested students according to the preference of their courses to my team members, to my sales team, and further connect with them in order to make their enrollment easier and successful. Now, to automate this entire process of creating records of Pabbly Form Builder responses, I have to build the connection between my Pabbly Form Builder and Google Sheets. Now, to build this connection, I'm not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills, but I'm going to set up this connection very easily with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without the requirement of any coding and programming knowledge by simply setting up connections between our work applications. So here with the help of Pabbly Connect, we will be setting up the connection between Pabbly Form Builder and Google Sheets. Let's get started quickly. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing this URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. In case if you are already an existing user like me, just click on sign in directly to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you are going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. Pabbly Connect, Pabbly Subscription Billing, Pabbly Email Marketing, Pabbly Form Builder. You can access all the products over here from all apps section. Okay, now because I'm using Pabbly Connect to automate my tasks, so I'm going to click on Access Now to log into my Pabbly Connect dashboard. You can also access Pabbly Form Builder directly from here, but I've already logged into that, so I'm going to just go towards Pabbly Connect currently. Now, as we have done that, we are on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Over here on the dashboard, we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now, to create a new workflow, we have a button over here with the name as Create Workflow. Let's click on it. And over here, we have a dialog box which is asking us to provide a name to our workflow. So what is the name of your workflow which you are going to create? I'm going to first of all give a name to my workflow as... So here I have given the name to my workflow, Add Pabbly Form Builder Submission in Google Sheets. After giving the name, I'm going to select the folder. Now here you can see I've created multiple folders for different kind and varieties of my automations. Currently the automation which I'm going to create is for my digital courses. So I've selected the folder designed for that. Now I'm going to click on Create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows. Here we have trigger and action. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission in Zoom. Now let's suppose my objective is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission from my website through Pabbly Form Builder, automatically the details of that student who has submitted that form for the enrollment should be added in my Google Sheets. So for that, here I'm going to take Pabbly Form Builder in Trigger and Google Sheets in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the form will be submitted in Pabbly Form Builder, then only the details will be recorded in Google Sheets as a record, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we have to go towards our trigger step, and here we have to select our trigger application as Pabbly Form Builder. Now we have to select the trigger event. So on the happening of which specific event in Pabbly Form Builder you want to capture the response. So here we have new form submission as our trigger event because we want that when the form will be submitted in Pabbly Form Builder, then the response should be captured, and with that response instantly the workflow should start every time. So here for that we have to build the connection between Pabbly Form Builder and Pabbly Connect. To do that you have received a webhook URL as you can see, and also we have received some instructions over here. By following the given instructions, we just have to insert the webhook URL inside Pabbly Form Builder. As we will do that, then every time the form will be submitted, the webhook URL is actually going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of that form submission towards Pabbly Connect with all the details automatically and instantly, which is going to start our workflow every time. So let's copy the webhook URL, and do not worry, I'm going to show you each and every step that how you have to build the connection successfully. For that, first of all, I will take you towards the dashboard of Pabbly Form Builder. Over here, this is the form which I want to connect with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so now from the left side over here, you can see that we have the option of integration, and over here we have the option of create webhook. So we have to go towards webhook option inside integrations, and here we have to click on this create webhook button. First of all, let me delete an existing webhook which I already have so that we can start with fresh. And now I'm going to click on this create webhook button. In the field of add webhook, we just have to paste the webhook URL, and then we have to click on save. As we have done that, the webhook is added over here. Now we have to go back towards Pabbly Connect. It is showing waiting for webhook response. So when the form is going to be submitted in Pabbly Connect, you are going to receive the response. So now we are going to go back towards Pabbly Connect. It is showing waiting for webhook response. This means that now as we have set up the connection between Pabbly Form Builder and Pabbly Connect, now we have to capture the response. We are waiting for the response to be captured, and we need to do a test submission to capture the response. To do the test submission, I'm going to open the form in a new tab in front of you, and here I'm going to submit the form. The form is already connected with Pabbly Connect, so when we will submit this form, the response will be automatically captured inside Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's start with a name. Let's say the name of the student who wants to register for the course is Smart, and let's say the last name of the student is Student, Smart Student. Let's say the email is smartstudent91@pabblitudes.com. Let's say the phone number is, and let's say the course is Java Development. Alright, now as we have selected the course and the details, I'm going to quickly click on submit. As I have submitted the form, now I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect, and instantly you can see that the response is captured over here. And in the response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the ticket ID over here, the submission date and time. Okay, that means the date and time at which the form was submitted. We have the referrer over here. We have the IP address, form ID, phone number of that student, the name, first name and last name separately we have received. We have the exact email address and the course name. If you will look closely, we have received all the exact details which we have entered while submitting the form. The name, the email address, the phone number, etc. Okay. So this means our connection between Pabbly Form Builder and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. And now every time a new form is going to be submitted in Pabbly Form Builder, the response will be automatically captured. Once we have set up the connection between Pabbly Form Builder and Pabbly Connect, our objective is that as we have received the response, we want to create a record of this response, the details of the student separately with the course in our Google Sheets as new row. So for that, now we have to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So let's select Google Sheets as our action application. Then we have to select the action event. We will select add new row over here, as we want that every time a new form is going to be submitted, the details of that form should be recorded in Google Sheets as a new row. Okay. Now you have to click on connect. For building the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, you can see that I am already logged into my Google Sheets account. You also have to do the same. You have to keep logging to the applications which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect to make the process of your connection simple and easier. Now, in case if you already have an existing connection with Google Sheets, you can just go with that. I'm going to show you to build a new connection by clicking on this add new connection button. Then you have to click on sign in with Google. As we are already logged into Google Sheets, so account is detected. Let's select that account. Now Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google account. Let's click on allow for the permission because our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, and you can see our authorization has become successful. We just have to enter the details in these fields now, and because the connection is already built, so the record will be created. Now let's select the spreadsheet first of all. I have multiple spreadsheets over here. You can also have multiple spreadsheets in your Google Sheets, but you have to select a specific one in which you want to create record of Pabbly Form Builder. The name of my spreadsheet is Code Hub Registration Tracker. So when I'm going to receive the form submission for the registration and the courses, I'm going to track the details of each of the interested student in the Google Sheet. Therefore, the name of my Google Sheet is Code Hub Registration Tracker. This is the spreadsheet which I'm going to select from the drop down in which I want to create the record. Now we have the sheet name, which is you can see already selected because I only have one sheet over here. Then we have the first name, last name, email, phone number, and the course name. These fields are exactly the same as we have columns in our spreadsheet. So when we will enter the details in these fields, the record will be created in different columns in new row in our spreadsheet. First of all, let me delete the existing data from here so that we can start with fresh once again. Now here, first of all, let's start with the name. And you know, we have received all the details, first name, last name, email, phone number, and course name as well in our earlier response already. We have to enter the same response in Google Sheets as well. So instead of entering the data manually, we are going to directly insert the data from the previous step only. It is asking us for the first name. Here it is given. Let's select it and it is inserted. As we have inserted the name like this, we have mapped it. So mapping is inserting data from previous step. I'm going to directly map the last name as well. When we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time a new form is going to be submitted by a new interested student, then the details which we are going to map in these fields are automatically going to replace. And in this way, we will automate the entire process of creating records systematically in Google Sheets in different new rows whenever new forms is going to be submitted. Because if we will enter the data manually by typing or by copy and pasting in these fields, then that data will become static and it is not going to replace every time. Then the workflow will get stuck and we will not be able to automate the process. So in the similar manner, let's map the email as mapping is very important. Then we have the phone number. Then we have the course name. So let's map the course name as well. Okay, when we have mapped all the details, now let's click on Save and Send Test Request button. As we have done that, the response is captured, and here we have the range in which the table is updated, in which the record is created. So for that, I'm going to quickly take you towards my Google Sheets. And here we can see that yes, the record is systematically created with all the details. We have the first name, last name, email, phone number, and the course name as well. So now this means our connection between Pabbly Form Builder and Google Sheets is built successfully. Every time a new form is going to be submitted, automatically the data will be recorded in Google Sheets. Once we have set up this connection, now we are going to check whether the workflow which we have created, the connection which we have built, is working properly or not. For that, once again, I'm going to go back towards the dashboard of my Pabbly Form Builder. I'm going to quickly share this form. So we have the link of the form. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to open it in a new tab once again. And once again, with some new details, I'm going to submit the form quickly. Let's say this time the name of the student is new student. Let's say the email is new12@pabblitudes.com. Let's say the phone number is, and let's say this time the course is web design. I'm going to submit the form. As soon as the form is submitted, let's go and check, and you can see that the record is systematically created over here without any manual efforts in Google Sheets once again. So we have name, email, address, we have the course name which we have selected, and the phone number as well. So yes, our workflow is running absolutely fine, and you can also very easily create this amazing automation. You can see I have not used any coding or programming skills for connecting these applications. We have simply created it with the help of Pabbly Connect. So once you will set up this connection, every time your form in Pabbly Form Builder will be submitted, you will be able to automatically create a record in Google Sheets with all the details. I hope the automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.